The aliens are coming! Did you look outside today? The Aurora Borealis, bro. I looked up at it and I was like, what is that? And then all of a sudden I saw a spaceship coming down to Earth. And I was like, oh no. It had like, it was like a pole, like a long pole, and it had like, it was like a cross, you know, like a cross. And then like at the end, like it had like a little like triangle. I mean, I don't know what to say. It was a UFO. Everybody, me, you, anyone, you need to put on a aluminum hat. That's the only way that they're not gonna control your brain. The only way. It sucks out here, man. I was walking out on the street the other day and I saw this guy and he like stuck out his tongue at me and I was like, oh my god, why did I say that? And I was like, what are you doing? And so when he went up to me, he was like, the world is gonna end in 7 days. The world is gonna end in 7 days. What does that mean? The world's not gonna end in 7 days. But the aliens are coming. I had this friend in high school, and he's pretty cool, but he was like, yo, why are you a conspiracy theorist? And I was like, because it's the truth. And he was like, you should low-key stop. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, you want me to stop because they controlled your mind. They didn't control my mind. They controlled your mind. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine because I'm wearing my aluminum hat. And not this, oh, no hat. You feel me? And Halloween was a few days ago, weeks ago. I don't know, man. And I got this Twix bar from a person who doesn't have an aluminum hat. And so this Twix bar is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow. They were low-key cooking up a storm in there. Like low-key. Holy cow. I forgot what I was gonna say. This is amazing. What do they do in the factory? What is this? What the fuck is this? Man, get that out of here, man. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. I don't even know why I'm sitting here. The holy, look, what the poop is this, bro? Like, this is good. Probably the best Twix bar I've ever had. I went on a field trip today. And I saw these two gangster kids, like wannabe gangsters. And I was like, okay, so the field trip, I was going on like an engineering field trip because that's what I chose to go to. And so I went to it and I saw these two kids. They were from like a different school and all that. And they sat like right next to me. I looked over just to see who they were. They looked back at me. I was like, okay. I looked back over and they were still staring at me. I was like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, what the fuck are you staring at me, man? I was like, I'm sorry. And I started smiling because I thought it was kind of weird. Even though I'm weird. But then he was like, fuck you laughing for? I was like, I'm not laughing. And at this point, I kind of am. And so I turn over to the two people that I was with that also like went to my school. And they were like, are those your friends? I was like, yeah. And they're like, is one of them gay? I was like, is one of them gay? I was like, honestly, they weren't. But I said, they're really gay. He was like, which one? Which one? I was like, that one over there. The one in the tan hoodie. And he was like, oh yeah? I was like, yeah, yeah. That was a little conversation. And throughout the entire day, he went up to me. He was like, I looked at him and he was like, what the fuck are you staring at me for? And the other guy that he was with, I was like, yo, what does your t-shirt say? Because I didn't understand it like at all. And he looked at me, he was like, yo, if you talk to me again, I'm gonna beat your butt. I was like, what does your t-shirt say? And he looked at me for like a minute and then he just like was like, bro. I was like, no, I'm like genuinely asking, what does your t-shirt say? He was like, if you keep talking to me that way, then I'm gonna beat you up. And I was like, man, I'm just asking a valid question, bro. I just want to like, cop that shirt. And he was like, I don't know what it says. I was like, thank you, man. The whole time he was calling me names and all of that, I was laughing my ass off the entire time. I was like, that's the only thing you can think of? Ugly. That was literally all he said. Ugly. All that. Yeah. I don't know why I'm here, bro. Like, what is going on? Is it a Radiohead poster? I love Radiohead. I love motion picture soundtrack. It's a good song. The jigsaw falling out of place. Some shit. I don't fucking know, man. But that's all I have for you guys today. Damn, it's been 9 minutes, but bye bye.